Tanadayo, Kobuta Nori here, first generation of Parasol Etoile. Sorry, I'm just practicing my VTuber intro. Anyways, hello guys, today I have another drawing. This is a birthday drawing that I did this year, 2024, for my two friends who both have birthdays within 5 days of each other. I feel like I've been doing a lot of videos where they're honestly all birthday gifts, and I'm always talking about how everyone has really close birthdays to each other. And this is another one of those drawings. I do think the great thing about these drawings is that looking back on them, I had a lot of things to talk about with them because they're just kind of memorable to me. I noticed the drawings where I don't really have a whole lot to talk about are the ones that I tend to like a lot less. And so it's kind of interesting how I perceive each artwork and what kind of connections I build with it. At least for this one, I definitely remember struggling a lot. I was actually going through a pretty difficult time with art block and various things, but at the same time I knew I had this deadline, so I just kind of grinded it out, and I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. Obviously it's not perfect, but for what I was dealing with at the time, I think that it turned out really well. And then I think that it shows that even if I'm having some sort of difficulty, I can just grind through it and make it through okay. For this one, I had a pretty funny concept. I wanted to draw my friends eating some sort of yummy foods because both of them like sweets a lot. So I decided to pick chocolate strawberries because it's something that's kind of easy to draw and something that I also really like as well. The joke in this case is that my persona, or my character Rar, who is kind of a gremlin and really likes spicy food, filled the strawberries with sriracha sauce. My friends don't like spicy food at all compared to me, so in the end, the idea was that this birthday gift was supposed to be more of a fatal surprise. The other thing of note is that I tried to change the coloring up a little bit, especially for Holly's character, which is more of a reindeer-themed character. She has a lot of really warm color palettes, so stuff like, you know, kind of warm gray hair, the blacks are kind of warm, lots of reds and pinks, and I've noticed that I really struggle coloring designs like this. For some reason it's really hard for me to kind of balance cooler colors with it because it doesn't really have any cooler colors in the design. I ended up coloring her design multiple times, really trying to figure this out, and at the end of it I found that adding some kind of like a neon pastel colors really helped the overall illustration become more cohesive. So that's kind of where we ended up. I also struggled a lot on the faces for some reason. I think I'm definitely getting better at drawing faces, but I'm still struggling so much with them. I'm kind of waiting for the day where I can just draw faces that are really pretty really easily without having to worry too much. I think something common when you're a beginner artist is that your main issue with faces is drawing the other eyeball on the face, right? So I remember when I was a beginner artist, I would draw the right eyeball and then the left eyeball would be really hard because they kind of have to match. Currently, as an artist, I don't really have that problem anymore, which is really interesting, but at the same time, I'm still struggling with faces a ton. So I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting for that moment where life will be easy again. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This time, I decided to kind of do a joint birthday gift where both of the characters were in the gift, so I didn't have to draw two individual ones. It's definitely a little bit more interesting because any illustration where there's more than one character has to be driven a little bit more by story, by idea, and kind of have a concept to make it a little bit more cohesive. So this was my kind of concept, and I think my friends really enjoyed it, so that makes me happy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. In terms of life updates, I haven't really been doing a whole lot. I've just been super busy doing a lot of interviews because I'm graduating from school soon and need to go into a training program sometime. So while that's been really stressful, I recently completed most of my major interviews, so I think I'm doing pretty chill right now, and that's nice. Because of that though, I haven't really been cooking a whole lot or doing much else. While I was doing all of my interviews, my backlog for Speedpaints unfortunately ran out, so I'm trying to get these Speedpaints together in a rush, and we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.